I'm Mother today, and I don't necessarily have a topic to discuss. I am just rambling, just chit-chatting, real quick and whatnot. One of the things that I did want to talk about, though, that I had in mind, that has been on my mind, is detachment for your own personal growth. Sorry. So, I want to start off by saying, if you're in a period right now where you feel like you need to detach, or you feel like you're tired of living the way that you live in, or you feel like life, your soul, the world is urging you to push forward, to switch some things up, your life is falling apart around you so that it can be built back up, I'm here to say, one, you are not alone. Two, you will get through it as long as you don't give up. Okay, so when it comes to growth and development, one of the things that I really had to do was detach from my old life. And the part of my old life included friends that I no longer, not necessarily that I didn't want to hang out with them, but no longer benefited me, no longer were raising me higher, or vice versa. Unfortunately, and fortunately, some family members that I had to let go that are still up to this day, but again, were not for me, was not helping me, was not influencing me, was only negative and bringing me down. Environments, hobbies, activities, behavior. This included drinking, fighting, partying every weekend, just doing dibbling dabbling and things that did nothing for me on a higher level, that did nothing for me to better who I was as a person. Don't get me wrong. You want to kick it, you want to have fun, you want to have, that's cool. But do you want to party every weekend and run away from your problems? Or do you want to party maybe once a month, twice every 3 months, and the rest of the time you get yourself together so that later on you could stabilize and situate yourself, not only yourself, but the people around you, your tribe, your family, the people that you love for a lifetime. That choice is yours, period. And right now, normally I'm on here, hey, and all that other stuff, and that is a part of who I am. That's not a persona. That's just one of me. That's just a fraction of who I am. The other part of me is, you know, the real, the raw. This is the straightforward. The people like to call me arrogant and nonchalant when I talk, but it's just who I am. It's another fraction of me. So I'm gonna tell you like it is. Those are your two options. Either you go swim or you go drown. And them people that you're hanging around, they go watch you drown. They ain't gonna do shit about it. Why? Because you're not rising above them. They don't want you to rise above them, because then they know that you're gonna realize, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who are you? Okay? They're gonna realize that you gonna have something go spark, something go connect in your head where it's like, wait a minute, this ain't for me. Wait a minute, I'm better and above this. And I'm not saying that to say, oh, because you're not doing that shit no more, that make you better than the next person, because it don't. We all get downfalls. We all get stuff that we forever gonna be working on. No matter how many times you level up, it ain't, this shit is infinity. Ain't no top level. You go to the top level when you transcend, and you go to that next dimension. Then, even then, you can come back down here. So that don't matter. That don't mean nothing. So I'm not saying that to say you supposed to look down on them because they not doing this and that. I don't do that either. The people that I left alone, the people that I don't mess with no more, I still love them to this day. Because they carried me through a period in my life where at one point in time, I didn't want them. At one point in time, I didn't need them. Whether it was a friend, a family, relationship, whatever. I needed them in that moment. They needed me in that moment. We was able to rely and depend on each other no matter how toxic or messed up or negative the situation was. It was what it was. Period. But still, at the end of the day, I had to let that shit go. Because I knew, my soul knew there was something more. It was time for change. And that's just what it was. It wasn't no, I'm dissing, never diss nobody. Because I can't talk about the next man. Anything that I say about somebody else, when you get to a certain point of consciousness and understanding, you realize that we all is one. So, if I talk about you, talk about myself. Because we all connected. You my brother, you my sister. That's just what that is. Whether we blood related or not. And if you get down to the nitty gritty, all of us blood related for real. Go back to your ancestors. All of us is just a motherfucking slave that was mixed up and shipped off to different parts of the country and the continent and this world. But we all came from the same nut. And we all came from that same womb. But that's another topic. I ain't trying to, you feel me? Because I'm not religious. I don't believe in the bullshit Bible. I don't believe in none of that. What they yelling, what they talking about. And, well, Jesus is not white. But I ain't even gonna go there. We ain't gonna talk about that. But what I will say is, there is no God that's outside of you. God is within you. You are a God. You are a goddess. Know that. Understand that. And don't say it just to say it. Say it because you mean it. Say it because you believe it. Say it because you know in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul that you are a God. You are a goddess. And once you start doing that, act like a God. Act like a goddess. That don't mean be all purified and sanctified and holy and this and that. No. But when I say all this, I'm saying be your truest, highest self. That's all I'm saying. Be as real as you can be. Not only with other people, but with yourself. Don't lie to yourself now. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. Bullshit, bullshit, facade, fake. No. Be the real you. No matter what nobody think. No matter what nobody feel. Let them call you weird. Let them say you acting funny. Let them say you different. Don't give a fuck. Keep doing you. If they don't appreciate you for being your realest self, then they not your friend. They don't love you for real. Fuck them. And no, not fuck them like, oh, y'all into it, but shit, stay the fuck away from me. I still love you, though. But it is what it is. And that's just what that is. You feel me? But, yeah, you feel me? And honestly, the greatest thing that you can do for yourself is sit with yourself and have conversations. When I say have conversations, I don't mean talk in your head and all that. No, you feel me? And this is not trying to be funny or nothing like that. This is not me downgrading anyone who is mentally unstable or anything like that, but I'm not referring to no loony bin type stuff. You feel me? I'm talking about real conversation. Girl, now why did you do that the other day? You know that you weren't supposed to do that. Well, you know what? Because she did this, and that. Well, that's what she got going on. You control your behavior, the way that you act, and how you feel, and all that other stuff. But I felt disrespected. Okay, if you felt disrespected, then you need to be a woman that you already know that you is and handle that in the right manner. Let them know that they did this, and that to you. You don't appreciate that you have healthy boundaries that you have set for yourself, because that's just what it is when it comes to dealing with you. You ain't gotta cuss them out or fight them. For what? Let them talk. Well, you know what, you're right, because I have come this far, you feel me? Like, I don't want to keep putting my name in mess, have my name in drama, and be just out here looking crazy. I do know I need to defend myself if a person run up on me. Of course you gonna defend yourself if a person run up on you. You ain't gonna let no bitch just bop in your motherfucking eye. This is Martin Luther King, this is Malcolm X. You racist. And that's how that go. I'm the realest motherfucker on my team. I ain't gonna lie to myself. I ain't gonna send myself off. If I make a mistake or I decide something and it don't go in my favor, that's because I was supposed to learn a lesson from it. That's it, that's all. Like, life is way more complicated than it needs to be when it don't need to be. We was put out here to love each other, to love the earth, to love ourselves, eat healthy, fruits and vegetables. Don't get me wrong, I still like my chicken, man. I'm working on it. Still like my chicken. I like my shrimps. I like my crab leg, the lobster tail. I love it. I love it. But you know, I love myself even more. So I'm working on it. And that's the better me. The better my system. What I'm putting inside this body. Okay? But you know, but nah, just at a moment, y'all caught me slipping for a little second. But yeah, I ain't have much that I want to say. Just want to come on here, talk my talk, shed a little light on y'all, you feel me? Flow out some positivity into the world, to the atmosphere. Cause that's what I was supposed to do, baby. Okay, that's what I was put here to do. Period. But anywho, I'ma see y'all in the next video. Comment below some topics y'all want me to talk about before I just be on here ranting like I am right now.